You've been battling some self-worth issues, and I get it. I remember when I was there, and I was there for a long time, not even thinking that I was worthy of love at one point in my journey. Being suicidal, being so hard on myself, adding unnecessary pressure to myself, constantly feeling rejected, even when I wasn't even experiencing rejection, counting myself out before I even tried things. I remember when I was there. I remember when I was in a space in my life to where I did not want to live anymore. And nobody can convince me of otherwise when I was in that moment. I remember what it was to feel so heartbroken that you felt like your heart was literally ripped out of your body and tore to pieces. I remember what it was like when I was young and I experienced abuse from people that I thought loved me. I remember how young I was too. I remember being 7 and 8 and 9 years old and experiencing pain and hardship and fear and trauma from my own people that was living in my household. And I'm telling you, family, that it's time for you to just let that go, move forward, and remember who you actually are. Remember that you are a spirit having a human experience, not the other way around. I need you to adjust your crown in this season, family. I know that your spirit has been heavy. I know that the nights have been long. I know that you've cried yourself to sleep multiple times recently. See, I know that you've been questioning being here like I once was. And I'm telling you that we need you here. I'm telling you that God is not done with you. I'm telling you and I'm reminding you today that your mission is not complete yet. I'm telling you that there are people in this world waiting for you to show up. I understand that you feel heavy in this moment and that you've been trying to shake it. I understand what it's like to be in depression and to feel stuck in it. I understand what it feels like to have anxiety so bad that you can't sleep and you having night scares. I understand what it's like to even do breath work and your body is refusing to calm down. I'm just simply here to remind you today, family, to adjust your crown. Adjust your crown. Shoulders back, head up, and move forward. I'm here with you. I am your earth angel today. I am your earth angel today. And I'm serving as a divine reminder that God is not done with you. You have so much more inside of you than you even give yourself credit for. You are beyond powerful, and I know your circumstances are absolutely difficult. I know what you're dealing with is difficult as hell, and the average person would have been quit. So I need you to lean into that knowing in this moment. I need you to be reminded right now that the average person would have already ended it. You're still here, still searching, still connecting, still breathing, still choosing. You showing up for them kids. You've been showing up for yourself. Even in times when you feel like you're not showing up for yourself, I'm just here to remind you that you have been. I understand what that's like, to just only simply feel like you alive because your kids or because of the people that's relying and dependent on you. My guys, my men specifically in this moment, I know that you have so many wars that go on mentally that you feel like nobody will understand. Well, I do. I understand what it feels like to lead a household, or at least to attempt to, and to feel underappreciated, to feel overlooked. I know what it feels like to feel demasculated. I know what it feels like to be disrespected. I know what it feels like to experience those things. I've experienced all of those things in my past, y'all. But what I'm telling you right now, bro, and sis, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But bro, I'm telling you that God has something for you. The gifts that are implanted inside of you, nobody can deliver them the way that you can. I'm telling you in this moment, family, that no matter how hard it gets, I know the rent is coming up. See, I know your bills are coming up. I know you've been busting your ass. I know you've been working super hard. I know you've been picking up extra shifts. I know that you're an entrepreneur. I know you're still trying to figure it out. I know you're still trying to find your footing, bro. But I'm just simply here to remind you right now that God has a plan for you bigger bigger than what you've ever imagined. All of the goals and dreams and desires that you have, God's plan for you is 1,000, a billion times bigger. So I need you to adjust your crown in this moment. And to my sisters, I know you've been highly overwhelmed. I know that your spirit has been so heavy in this season. I know that you have a heart of gold and that you're so used to showing up for every single person in your family. You're always the person, sis, that people call when they need help, aren't you? Aren't you always that person? Don't you always show up no matter what people going through, no matter what time of the night it is? You really show up for your friends. You really show up for your family. And I'm telling you that you're in a season of rest right now. I'm telling you, sis, that you feel overwhelmed and that you feel heavy in this moment because you're not prioritizing your rest. And I'm not talking about sleep. I'm telling you and encouraging you in this moment, my sister, to unplug. Take a breather. Take a break from it all. Whether that's a few days, whether that's a few weeks, whether that however much time you need, I am here serving as your reminder, my sis, that you are worthy of taking that. You take care of everybody else. It's time for you to take care of yourself. I'm reminding you in this moment, sis, to get back into your self-care practices. Do you remember that version of yourself that was always prioritizing getting your hair done? Do you remember when you always prioritized getting your feet done and getting your nails done and getting dressed up and getting dolled up just for you, with just your friends or just even by yourself even? I feel that strongly. Get back into the things that make you recharged. Get back into the things that put your soul and your spirit at ease, sis, in this season. I need you to rest. And I don't need you to just hear that. I really need you to apply that. So in this moment right now, for my brothers, if you feel me, drop a comment right now and say, I got you, Q. Yeah. For my brothers, if you feel me and if this message was for you, my guys, my fellas, just put in the comments right now, I got you, Q. That's all I need to see. And for my dear sisters that are so heavy and that have been carrying so much weight, I need you to do me a similar favor. Hop in the comments right now and just put, this was for me. I just need to know who my tribe is. I need to know who I'm speaking with. I need to make sure that this message gets to the people that it was designated for. So again, to my sisters, all you have to do right now in this moment, just go in the comments and put, this was for me. Yeah. And then once we do that, we'll move forward together. We'll support each other. We'll love on each other. To my brothers and my sisters out there that's dealing with heaviness in this season, it will pass. I'm just here to remind you that no storm lasts forever. No storm has ever lasted forever. And the last time I checked, you've gotten through every last storm that you've ever experienced in your life. This one will be no different. You will look back on this storm that you're experiencing in this moment, this mental storm, this physical storm, this spiritual storm that you're enduring right now. You will look back on it at the end of this year and say, wow, I did that. But you have to give yourself a chance. You have to stay with us. I know that you've dealt with some self-worth issues, but I'm just simply here to serve as a reminder tonight that you are so beyond worthy. You are so beyond gifted. You are so beyond amazing, and you are so beyond powerful. And it's only the beginning for you. God has some blessings coming up for you in 2025. God has some blessings coming up for you in 2025. I also want to remind you in this moment that you don't need anybody's permission to do the things that I just encouraged you to do. I'm going to say that again because I know you need to hear it. You don't need anybody's permission to do the things that I just encouraged you to do. If you need to rest and recharge and prioritize yourself and create boundaries, you don't need to ask nobody to do that for yourself. Because at the end of every day, it's just you and the Creator. And that's all you need anyway. You don't need no human being's permission. Not your children, not your spouse. Obviously, you want to move with integrity and respect. And if you have a spouse that's aligned with you, they will fully understand what you need in this season. and they will fully step up and support you. And if you don't, then therein lies the next topic. Create strong boundaries and remove any and everybody in your life that does not align with you. I gotta say that again for you. I know how hard you love. Remove any and everybody. You see, I say everybody. Remove any and everybody in your life that does not align with you in this season. No more will you put yourself on the back burner. No more will you be ignored. No more will you put people's needs before yours. No more will you stress yourself out over things you can't control. No more. You say, we're not doing that no more, family. Stand up with the strength of God and make those decisions. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly whose time is up in your life. You know exactly what environments you no longer need to be in your life. I'm telling you to tap into that courageous spirit of yours, that courage, that aspect of you that makes you you. Yeah, I need you to tap into that this season. Tap into that courage. Remember who you are. Remember who you are in this season. Rise up, wipe eyes, shoulders back, and walk towards God's voice. Listen to the signs and be obedient in this season. God has things for you. God has everything you've asked for waiting for you. And I'm telling you, once you get through mental boot camp, once you get through emotional boot camp, yeah, once you get through this spiritual boot camp that you are currently experiencing, your rewards are grand in 2025. And I'm going to get through them with you. And I want to be here with you every step of the way, family. So let's do it together. And whenever you need a shoulder to cry on, whenever you need advice, whenever you need tribe, whenever, that's what we here for. This is what we do. You could tap in with me anytime. So if you need a new channel, if you need a new friend, if you need a new voice, if you need a new energy in your life, follow this journey that I'm on. I promise you, we building something powerful. For my page, we're not talking about subscribers. And obviously you're going to subscribe. But I'm talking about building a strong community of spiritual warriors. You see, I want a real tribe, family. I want a real tribe. I don't want no fake people around me. I don't want nobody that's just trying to use. Nah, we want real people that we can connect with. And we are in a powerful age right now, family, to where we can connect through a TV or through a computer or through a phone. Let's do it. Let's build. Let's build this season. And I got to tell you one more thing before I get up out of here, because I know you need to hear it right now. When you create those boundaries and when you remove people out of your life in this season, remember I told you to tap into that courage, that courageous aspect of what makes you you? I need you to stop leaving the door cracked. I'm going to say that again for you. When you close a person, when you close a chapter, when you close something, stop leaving the door cracked. Close it all the way this time and make sure those big bolted locks are on it. No comebacks. No comebacks. If it's not aligned, it is not for you. That is the standard. I need you to trust that process this year because God has some things for you in 2025. Stop leaving the door cracked. And so protect your energy at all costs. Continue to show up for yourself. You've been doing a great job. The fact that you got this far in this video, can you just say amen for me if you got this far in the video in the comments? Can you just drop an amen? I know I spoke to my brothers and my sisters earlier, but can you just drop an amen if you made it this far? I want to just let you know I love you. I'm with you. I'm rooting for you. I can't wait to just see you soar in 2025 and just see you live in the rewards of what God has promised you. With that being said, family, I love you. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Like this video if this message was for you. Drop a comment. Amen. But tap in with me. Follow the journey. I love you all. Until next time. Adjust that crown. There it is. Adjust that crown. The season belongs to you. We got work to do. Let's go.